It's a time for new attitudes, and if changing a mascot will make students feel welcome, embraced, and empower them to participate more at their school, then I will support this.
Discussions over the change have been happening for years after the district decided to replace human mascots with non-human ones. The goal was to make them more inclusive.
It's just never ending with these people. They want to keep changing history, keep changing all this stuff, tearing down statues, and it's never going to end. Before we get into this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you guys could please share so we could get the word and the video out there. Now with this school, this is in California, mind you, the mascot just, people aren't feeling the mascot. It's just so offensive. What's so offensive about the mascot? Look at this.
The Concord High Minutemen are no more. By a vote of 4-1, the board of the Mount Diablo Unified School District voting Wednesday to approve a new mascot for the school. One of the concerns among those who called for change is the Minutemen holding a musket at a time where school shootings are top of mind for many students.
Oh, so here's the problem now, because it's the Minuteman and he's holding a musket. Now it's a problem. So now we have to take that down. So if somebody has any kind of weapon, a bow and arrow, a musket, an AR, or assault rifle, as they like to put out this fake term, that's going to see how they want to change. This is no different than them taking down the Jefferson statue. This is what they want to completely change everything to make it more inclusive. And then look at what their mascot is now. It's going to be a bear. That's what we're moving it to. That's more inclusive. That speaks to everybody. Not this guy with a musket. That's dangerous. That's sending the wrong message, right? But it gets even worse for the reason why. Look at this.
Other issues come from the use of the word men.
With the term men, then what about our female students? They're not represented.
Oh my God. Did you hear? He should wash his mouth out with soap. He used the term men. Now, men, it's not wide range enough. It's not reaching out to, the girls, the females of our staff and our students. So it needs to be more inclusive. So a bear's supposed to do that? Really? That's what, see, it's never going to be enough. And then the ball will just keep on rolling. Like, say with me, true story, right? This is a true story with me. We went camping and there was signs of bears, right? They said that there's bears all throughout the campground. You guys should watch out. We go camping and all that, fall asleep, wake up probably about 2 in the morning to hearing some ruffling in the noise, hearing some branches going. I stick my head out of the tent and there's a small black bear just staring right at me, probably about like 6 feet away, but right in front of the tent. And I just slowly put my head back in the tent, zipped it back up, and just pretended like I didn't see nothing. And then you could hear it wrestling around. Eventually, it went by the cooler, and then we were able to get to the minivan that we had. So, long story short, couldn't I say that then, right? Couldn't I say, well, I'm offended by the bear. I had this tragic childhood memory, and now the bear's it. It's not inclusive. What about me? It can never end. This is why they need to stop changing things. And you know what had the bear go away at the end of the day? Is we had one of the coolers that just lift right open, and there was a half watermelon inside. And I know what you're thinking. I can't stand watermelon for one. So obviously the bear liked it. So it was a good thing that he took it away. So that might be one of my sides speaking, right?
You ain't black.
But this is the issue right here, is they want to change everything. So the musket's offensive, right? So say they just took the musket from them, right? That's not good enough because it's men. So now we have to take that away. And then guess how much all of this BS is going to cost, right? Because they have to redo the website, the yearbooks, the placards, the sign outside, all the uniforms for PE, all this stuff, the teams. Guess how much this is going to cost?
The cost to change the mascot is estimated to be around $200,000, money that Dashner believes could be better spent improving student life in other ways.
It's kind of the identity of our teams. We fight even when we're down and the odds are stacked against us. We just keep fighting, keep going. Like how our country was created, the Minutemen.
And there you have it, $200,000 on some senseless BS. I would love to see what the test scores and all that of this school, just this school in particular, how well they're doing. This is what we're focused on. And this is why the U.S. is getting beat in education, because this is what we're spending our time on. These clowns, we want to get rid of the mascot. We need to change it with this, the more inclusion, the diversity, hang up all these other flags. People are getting sick and tired of this. They're focused on the wrong. Enough of this. They should be worried about money management, math, English, being able to read, write, the basics. That's learning, teaching kids how to cook. That's what they should be teaching people. Instead, they're all on this nonsense. $200,000 that could be easily spent on something else is going to go into something like this that's not going to change or affect anything. You have a couple students or parents complaining. Too bad. If you don't like it, go to a different school. If you're offended by the mascot, it's just a bunch of nonsense and it will never end. You guys tell me what you think. Am I just overblowing the situation, or they should change everything? Let's go around any statue that we don't like. We're just going to get rid of, like I said with Thomas Jefferson, but we'll put up all these Floyd statues everywhere. Come on, sit down, take some pictures. It's beautiful. Or that ugly statue they did. I love Martin Luther King, right? But that terrible statue they put up of him, that thing is hideous. That was a terrible idea. Why not just put a nice statue of his likeness? Get this thing out of there. But that's what they're going to do. Let's get rid of all this stuff, that this is the culture, all this stuff that's been embedded in this country, and let's change it to this now. We're going to make it bears, Mickey Mouse, and all this nonsense. Tell me what you guys think about all this stuff going down. I truly appreciate each of you guys tuning into the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you guys could please share, and I will catch you guys on the next one.